Hello, my name is Kira McVitie and we're here at stage 11 of the Tour de France, and I'm joined by our very special guest, Adam Blythe, former professional cyclist, British road race champion and now tour presenter. We're also lucky enough to be in front of the first fully electric, brand new Skoda Enyaq iV. Adam, welcome. How have you found it for what you're doing at the Tour as well?
It's been good. It's been long days, hard days, very different to being a rider. But it's nice. It's nice to be at this side of the fence and be able to watch the guys and appreciate how hard they actually try in this race.
Yes. How does it differ from when you were racing professionally to be on the other side?
I can have a glass of wine in the evening now and not worry about it. But no, there's just no stress really. We just have to make sure we do our job. But ultimately, when the day's done and they've crossed the line, that's my day done pretty much. So I don't have to worry about everything in the evening that the riders have to worry about. So it's very relaxed, very easy once the race is done.
It's obviously a fully electric car. How important is that to you as a cyclist?
Very important. I think, we're always striving to get more people on bikes and use less cars. It's better for the world, it's better for the environment. So the more electric cars that we've got, it's essentially like going on your bike but being very, very comfortable almost.
Yes.
So yeah, I think it's brilliant. And if we can come more into the Tour de France and not just one car or two cars, but the whole peloton uses electric cars, and I think it's a great step forward.
How long do you think it would be until that happens with the Tour de France?
I have no idea. I'm going to say 5 or 10 years maybe, hopefully 5 years. I think it's just making that transition to make sure you can get all the charging points and everything right for all the teams. So
yeah, exactly.
Not too long, hopefully.
And what is your involvement with Skoda?
I'm an ambassador for Skoda to get all people on bikes, gender equality for bikes, getting more women on bicycles. So to be here now at the Tour de France, it's a great pleasure, but also a bit of a shame that we don't have a women's race along with it.
I totally agree, Adam. So you touched on women's cycling. Obviously, you're a massive advocate for that, being involved with a lot of events and the activation that Skoda does around women's cycling. How did you end up involved with that?
I just got approached by Skoda really. I think being a male cyclist and having a bit of a voice and an opinion within cycling, I think it's good to have people such as myself or bigger people that can really push for women's cycling. There's no difference. It's not a men's sport, it's not a women's sport, it's for everyone cycling. So I think it's just making people aware of that and using my voice as a bit of a platform to shout about it.
Yeah, definitely, and it is much appreciated. You do a lot of great work.
Thank you.
So on to more about you, the professional cyclist. How's your routine changed since you've been a pro?
I've got 3 kids at home, so it's still it's
Wowza.
probably busier than it was when I was a pro, but it's still the same as a routine every day. It's just a different routine. I eat a lot more now, drink a little bit more as well. But no, it's just quality of life really. I think that's the main thing for me. So it's changed a lot, but I'm still having that routine.
Do you find you're still able to get out and ride your bike?
I do, yeah. I try to get out three to 4 times a week, but
Nice.
I really enjoy it more now. It's not for a purpose, it's just to go out for a general ride, and if not anything, more for my mental health.
Yes, yeah, definitely. The bike is really great for that. So having an amazing career as a professional cyclist, I think it was 9 years as a pro. What's the biggest takeaway that you've learned from that, your biggest lesson?
I think it's just being professional and having a goal. Once you find that goal and you can really push towards it and build all the foundations to achieve that goal, and when you do achieve it, I think that's the main thing. So I think I take away a lot of that into normal life and set myself goals throughout the year and try to achieve them. So I'd say just making goals and platforms to help succeed them is the main thing. Yeah,
definitely having a purpose always helps.
Exactly.
For sure. So you're a presenter at the Tour now. What's your day-to-day look like at the minute?
Very busy. So at the moment I do the interviews before they start with the riders, find out how they were feeling about yesterday, today's stage, depending on the stage, and then I'll jump on the back of the motorbike for the whole stage, which is a lot of fun, but you don't actually see a lot of the bike race. You're sort of 5 or 6 cars back, so you don't see too much, but I get to see a lot of riders that are dropped, which is kind of nice.
And it's a shame you can't wear your colourful shirts on the motorbike, right?
I can't, no. I have to be in full leathers, sadly, but yeah, next year.
Next year. Adam, if you don't know, is famous. I think you're famous, right, for your colourful shirts.
I'm known for my colourful shirts,
yes. So yesterday we had an absolutely amazing sprint stage. The green jersey changed hands to Sam Bennett. Who do you think is going to take the Skoda green jersey for the whole tour?
I actually think Wout van Aert.
Oh, that is a good pick.
I think the more the tour goes on, he's going to be there for those points later on in the race. And I think for him, when the group's really whittled down in the mountains a little bit, I think he's going to be in with a good chance to just nip a few points here and there. I think he's got another stage in him, maybe 2 stages to go.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, it's not really on his radar at the minute, but he's up there in the points. So I definitely think him or Peter Sagan.
Yeah, ooh, good pick, good pick. Do you know Wout van Aert personally?
I do, yeah, very nice guy. Yeah, there's not a lot you can say about him really. He's just the best cyclist in the world at the minute.
He
can
might
do everything.
be the perfect cyclist. I mean, I've never known someone who can sprint, climb, time trial, everything.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He is amazing. Yeah, it's not that I don't understand how he is so good, but it's just absolutely incredible that it's like being a junior. He can just sort of pick when he wants to win. It's sort of like, right, okay, I'll have a go now, which at this level
I mean, it seems like the Dutch cyclocross riders, right? I mean,
yeah, I think if you've
what's going on in cyclocross?
I think if you have a Van in your name,
yes,
you're doing well. Wout van Aert, Matthew van der Poel.
Adam van Blythe.
Yeah, I'm going to make a comeback.
I've got one final question for you, Adam. So, if the winner of the 1913 Tour was to be here today, lining up, how do you think they would get on?
Not great, I don't think. Sadly, I'd like to think he would, but I think he'd be able to get round in the peloton maybe. But things have changed dramatically, and things have even from when I was a professional, things have really changed. The speed's gone up, the powers, the numbers, everything's increased quite a lot. So not great, sadly.
Do you think it's partly to do with the equipment, or do you feel like training's come on a long way as well?
Training's come on, the science has come on, everything around cycling now, it's so high end and it's so thought about, everything's so precise that they just didn't have the.
And it's crazy to see so many young riders as well at the front of these races. You know, that
exactly.
must be...
Yeah, they've got little young hearts, so the heart rates can go a lot higher than the older guys. So yeah, it is. It's becoming more and more youthful. Really.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough sport for sure. So thank you so much, Adam.
Pleasure.
Great
Thanks for having me.
interview. Yeah, thank you very much.